Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and I want to kind of share my thoughts on what happened, or my thoughts about New York City. Um, the the first thing is I wasn't in New York City that much. We went in to see the lights, and it was 10:30 night. The place was packed. Times Square was really small. I thought Times Square was huge. It wasn't. It's really small. I think it was two lanes of traffic going that way, two lanes going the other way. That's how big uh, Times Square was. And I saw all the stuff that I've seen in movies and stuff like that. We went by and saw a lot of those things. They were just little dinky, was it NBC, The Tonight Show, or whatever, where they were filmed and stuff like that. These places are little, real small places. I was shocked how small and quaint all these places were. Um, Now the that's what little experience I had in New York City, and like I say, it was uh, New York City is surrounded by the hood. Every time I think of the hood, that's what it was around New York City, and the people with any kind of sense were out. Like I say, we were almost an hour out of New York, and it was really nice. I say Freeport is part of the Long Island, and these places are huge. And what surprised me, what I couldn't find, was rich people. I never did see where the rich people lived. Uh, Everything with Long Island and that area that I saw was the people that do the work. Uh, a lot of the people drive into town to do the work, and I thought that was kind of shocking that they would spend that much money because it was so expensive. And it's not like what do you call it? Your lifestyle is great. It's a whole lot better than the ones living in the city. Uh, and But you would think if you're going to get in a place and work, you want to try to better your life, better your future. At least that's the way I think when I do things. I just don't want to just get something and then, just settle for that for the rest of my life. I mean, I kind of like to see things get better. And it's not that easy for that to happen. For one thing, we're right on the edge of civilization. Don't forget Long Island. Once you go further out, you go out into the ocean. So you're at the end. You're at the end of civilization. In other words, if you want to improve your lifestyle, your work, what kind of work you do, and stuff like that, it's not that easy. You're going to have to do it in the area. You can't. Um, you can't find anything that's not exactly in good areas. Uh, I'm now again. Remember, I'm comparing New York City and L.A., San Francisco, these kind of places. We're in flyover country here, and we uh, here you can go to another city, you can go to another town, you can move a little bit, or something. And it's a complete different lifestyle. And there it's not quite that easy. And I say I think it's funny that those people, they think they're smart, and this one thing, these people are the dumbest that you can possibly be. They're in a city environment. Everything is taken care of for them. Their trash is taken care of. Their water, their it doesn't make any difference. What do we talk about? Water, food, and shelter. Those are the things you have to have. And those things, all three, are provided for them by the government. That's one thing I learned a long time ago. The government is not that good. Now you can see what's going on. The government has been making one bad move after another bad move. The government can't protect the schools. They was in California, the concealed carry people, their names and addresses were put up on the internet. Yeah, this is the government wants you to have this they want this information. You give it to them, and then they provide it to the public. Yeah, come on, get serious. Okay, then the abortion. They think they're so smart they can tell us what we need to do with abortion. I mean, it's things like that. The government does not have the abilities to do what they think they can do. We have unqualified people making all kinds of mistakes, and they don't understand why small government is the answer. They don't see that. And their lives stay like that. When you're in an environment like those, like they're in, it stays like that constantly. It never changes. I'll tell you, one of the things that was pretty funny, I put an ounce of gold. I threw that in the ocean, and it was funny. I was the lady that invited me out there. I was telling her about it, and man, you could see she got pissed. She was really mad that I would do something like that. I mean, and it was funny. This is the funny part. Before I got there, she didn't know what gold and silver was, so she didn't care anything about it. Now we did classes and showing her what it is, how it works, and this kind of stuff. And then now she gets mad when I throw gold into the ocean, and because hey, that's money she could have used, and it was, and that's an example of like I say, a week before she wouldn't care. Now she knows. And then, like I say, so she's mad at me. So, but it's funny. The thing is, people don't understand. It's your business. It's my business. It's their business. It's not everybody's business. And this is the kind of thing that we have to deal with in these large metropolitan cities. Is they look at everybody like they don't know nothing, and they're the ones that are in the cage. They are animals. They are in the cage. They're fed whatever that the government gives them to eat on. I mean, it's really, really bad, and they don't understand it. They think that they're the ones that know, and then we simple-minded people don't know anything. And this is the kind of stuff that I found that was really odd. I mean, they had a nice beach. they had a boardwalk up there to go on there, so we can walk along there, and so that was interesting. All this kind of stuff, but it's kind of look at it as a zoo. They have it set up so the animals can do their thing and enjoy life and all this kind of stuff. That's basically what's happening in the city. And this is, and I understand it for the rich people. If you're making money, you're doing really good, that's where business is, the big businesses. But then again, I don't like big business either. So, but like I say, that's where the big business is. So if you want to make money and you're going to work with the big business, that's the place to do it. But if you're going to be cleaning up after the big business, cleaning up after the the people that are making the money, that's not a good place to be. Your future is really limited. But then again, you're not taking personal responsibility when you're in the big city. And but I'll tell you, where I was at, there was no graffiti anywhere. One thing I thought was odd, there was a lot of minorities, and I'm not into, I don't mind mixed marriages. I do mind it when they start producing children, because children from a mixed marriage, they don't have no idea of their traditions, their history. They don't know anything. I mean, that's because they lost it. Right when you get married, now you got two that you got to, what? And you're not going to be raised one or the other. You won't be like that. You're going to be a mixture of kind of stuff. And so you have somebody with no past, and I'm not good on that. Because your past is what gives us strength. And I always tell people, do what's in your blood first. Don't try to be something you're not, because you're never going to get anywhere like that. But first thing, find out what it is that made you. And then from that point, then you can develop that into anything. But like I say, when you're from a mixed marriage, you're not going to get any of that kind of stuff. No traditions. It's going to be really bad. And that's what I saw a lot of. And I was really shocked on that. Now I understand why they're trying to say, well, white people are no good and all this kind of stuff. So they're taking them out of advertising, they're taking them out of the movies, they're taking them out of everything. And now that's why we're left with these minorities, LBGD, whatever the hell those people are, all this kind of crap. Now I understand why people even go along with this crap. You know what I mean? They're in the cities, they are surrounded with that kind of stuff. They don't even have any as the working people, they just want you to do your work and that's it. They don't try to develop something really good. Like the industrial age, they wanted to get everybody in there to start making and producing. They don't want that anymore. And this is something that I've really saw, and it just amazes me that people would go along with that kind of stuff. I mean, don't you want to get better? I mean, all the businesses I've owned, that's try to get better and better and better, so, but you've got to do something to do that. And these people get caught in a groove, and they don't. And it's very expensive. That's why they get caught in that groove. They can't do anything about it. But anyway, I thought it was a neat thing like that. It wasn't anything like TV. When I first started thinking about going to New York City, I thought, oh man, this is going to be really weird. And it was nothing like what I expected. The housing was really nice. One of the things I thought was weird, they have regulations on everything. And one of the things, your air conditioning, you can have air conditioning in your window air. The problem is it has to have a certain brace you has to have on there, and then at a certain date you have to take it out. They don't want your air conditioning sitting in your window, so you have to take it out. And then I don't know when they let you bring it back in, but just things like that. Your own personal comfort, and they're going to tell you how to do it and when to do it. That's what I'm talking about. That microscopic telling you how to live your life. It's not right, but this is what they know. In their minds, they think this is a normal kind of thing. And that's why they don't do good when they come to places of independence, like Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Wyoming, Dakotas. Those places, what you do is your business. And don't try to make a law trying to tell all the rest of us what we need to do. And that's the part that they have a hard time understanding. But like I say, I understand why they act like that. But that's just a part of it. That's why I'd rather you stay there and don't bother us in our life. But yeah, when you want to come, you can come to us. Just don't try to bring your New York or California ways when you come. And that's what's happening. You notice when they come to cities. They don't go out in the country where all of us are. They go into the cities. They take over the cities, and they start. That's why they have problems when rioters and stuff like that. That's why they have those problems. They're in the city. They're trying to bring their city ways with them when they come to the cities in the Midwest. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. It was interesting. It's not that bad. The worst thing I had was flying. I don't like the flying thing. Why? More regulations. Do this, do that, stand in line over here and do all that, and I'm not into all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.